take just a minute to cover a couple of things, and I'm the dad. Jesus, the dad's here now. Kind of got started late on the kid thing and everything, but did get started. Praise God. When I thought maybe it never would happen, but it is a privilege to be a dad, and we have a 8-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter, and then Judah just turned 5. Next son, and then daughter Lizzie, who's 3, and Lizzie has personality as the rest of the whole 5 of us actually put together. She's amazing. Sit at the table and listen to her laugh and everything. She's crazy. You know, one night she was gone. She was at a party. Where was she at, honey? Dan and Cassie's birthday party for. It was quiet. We're like, gone. And then it was so crazy. Telling stories like what she would be doing. We can't enjoy quiet or someone. Every kid part of it is. They heard me. Give it away. Marriage. And I started to cry thinking about that day, not because the guy's going to be so, but just knowing that my heart would be so huge for her and everything. And so we put this together over the years. This means more to me than it ever did. But we put this together over the years with the help of dads. By dad, this is the application for permission to date my daughter. And so we'll go ahead and put this up here. No, this application will be incomplete and rejected unless accompanied by a complete financial statement, job history, lineage, and current medical report from your doctor. If you have not taken me, her father, out on a date at your expense at least 3 times, your application will not be accepted. If you have not friended me on Facebook, your application will not be accepted. You may reapply after these requirements are satisfied. By completing this application, you agree to abide by the following mandates and give me permission to chauffeur your first date with my daughter at the rate of $100 per hour. All right, so next, this is just the general information: name, date of birth, height, weight, blood type, school grade, IQ, GPA, social security number, driver's license, Boy Scout rank, and badges. Home address, Skype name, Twitter tag, do you have parents? Yes, no, explain. We need information. Next one, accessory section. Do you own or have access to a van, a pickup with oversized tires, a tattoo of anything besides Jesus or Mother Teresa? Do you have any piercings? Have you used prescription or non-prescription drugs in the past 3 years? Have you ever been anywhere alone with a female whom you were not immediately related to? If you answered yes to any of the above, discontinue application, leave premises immediately. I suggest running. Next, essay section. Please attach extra paper as needed. 50 words or less. What does late mean to you? 50 words or less. What does don't touch my daughter mean to you? 50 words or less. What does abstinence mean to you? My dating history is, if not blank, goodbye. All right. References: church you attend, how often you attend, when would be the best time to interview, father, mother, pastor, current employer, if blank, goodbye. How long have you worked there? Less than 1 year, explain. Next one. Short answer section. If I were shot, the last place I would want shot would be. If I were beaten, the last bone I would want broken is my. If I die, please notify. One thing I hope you don't ask is, what do you want to be if you grow up? When I meet a girl, the thing I always notice about her first is, we need to know that is Dad's short answer section. Top 10 ways to honor my father are, just short answers here. Top 10 ways to honor my mother are, a woman's place is in the, that's important to know what the man is thinking there. Differences between God and me, her father are, very short answer there. And I swear all information is true, and you can dismember me and torture me if not. Following rules here. Go ahead, next one. Rules. If you pull into my driveway and honk, you better be delivering a package because you're sure not picking anything up. 2, you do not touch my daughter. You may glance at her so long as you do not peer at anything below her neck. If you cannot keep your hands or eyes off my daughter's body, I will remove them. 3, I'm aware that some people consider it fashionable for boys of your age to wear their trousers so loosely that they appear to be falling off their hips. If your pants appear to be coming off, I will take my pneumatic nail gun and fasten them to your waist. 4, you will not make small talk with me. 5, if you make my daughter cry, I will make you cry. 6, as you stand in front hallway waiting for my daughter to appear and more than an hour goes by, do not sigh and fidget. If you want to be on time for the movie, you should not be dating. My daughter is putting on her makeup, a process that can take longer than painting the Golden Gate Bridge. Instead of just standing there, why don't you do something useful like changing the oil in my car? 7. The following places are not appropriate for a date with my daughter. Places where there are beds, sofas, or anything softer than a wooden stool. Places where there is darkness. Places where there is dancing, holding hands, or happiness. Places where the ambient temperature is warm enough to induce my daughter to wear anything other than overalls, a sweater, and a goose-down parka zipped up to her throat. Movies with strong romantic theme are to be avoided. Movies that feature chainsaws are okay. Hockey games are okay. Old folks' homes are better. Convents are best. I think we have one more here. Unless you plan to pop the question, don't plan on changing your relationship status on Facebook. The status update is no longer in a relationship. It's not acceptable. Do not lie to me. I may appear to be a slow, pot-bellied, balding, middle-aged, dim-witted has-been, but on issues relating to my daughter, I am the all-knowing, merciless God of your universe. If I ask you where you're going and with whom, you have one chance to tell me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I have a shotgun, a shovel, 5 acres behind the house. Do not trifle with me. Little more here. Be afraid, very afraid. It takes little for me to mistake the sound of your car in the driveway for a chopper coming in over a rice paddy in Hanoi. The voices in my head frequently tell me to clean the guns as I wait for you to bring my daughter home. As soon as you pull in the driveway, you should exit the car with both hands in plain sight. Speak the perimeter password, announce in a clear voice that you brought my daughter home safely and early, then return to your car. There is no need for you to come inside. The camouflage face at the window is mine. And your car has been equipped with some special features while you've completed this application. If it sits for over 2.4 seconds in park, emergency personnel will be notified of your GPS coordinates, and the driver's seat will receive an instantaneous power surge of 4.7 gigawatts. I look forward to getting to know you better. Sincerely, your new daddy. Right? And then at the end, we've got this. We have Homeland Security is going to do your identity check, so put your fingerprints on there and all that. And also need a recommendation from a state representative or congressman, all that. So it makes more and more sense to me, this whole thing, and I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. So, oh my goodness gracious. Now I'm saying stuff